So today we're going to be trying out a new temporary hair dyeing product. So it's by a brand who are called BRITE. So I bought this from Superdrug. They have a range of BRITE products. By the way, this is not in any way sponsorship or anything like that. I just wandered into Superdrug one day thinking, oh, I'm going to buy a mascara because I needed a mascara. And then I ended up filling a basket full of unnecessary shit that I really didn't need, although I really did a great job justifying that I didn't need it to myself. And this was one of those items that I ended up coming out with, although I have to say I'm not mad at myself because I get so bored with the same colour hair. Like, I can't do it. I don't know how people do it. How do they walk about with just the same colour hair day in, day out? I just don't know. So I have been wanting to dye my hair pink for a while. However, I'm a commitment phobe with everything in life apart from my honeys, and I don't want to ever dye my hair like a permanent colour. So I'm really into the kind of non-toxic, non-damaging temporary hair dyes. I've tried so many different brands: Crazy Colour, Bleach London, Schwarzkopf, which I recently put up a video because I tried out their pastel pink temporary hair dye and it was absolutely shit. I've kind of washed the majority of that out of my hair now. There are still some remnants, I think, of pink, although my hair is very, like, let's say multifaceted. Other people would say a bit patchy, but I'd say at the moment we have a sly look kind of vibe going on, which is a silver lilac. And then on the roots, it's just a bit yellow, and I don't know what's going on up there. I can never seem to get it right. Like, my hair is never just all one colour. So this cost $6.99. It is a shampoo colour. They do have a range of other kinds of colours, like they've got an instant colour. I think there was something else, but I'm not sure. If you're interested, just like Google BRITE. But I decided to go for the shampoo colour because I thought this was quite a versatile product, especially if you're a bit lazy like me. You could use this as a shampoo. So just like you're already in the shower, you're shampooing anyway. So you can like kill two birds with one stone. By the way, I hate that phrase because I am a vegetarian and an animal lover. I don't like saying kill two birds with one stone. How could that ever be a good thing? I'm not going to say that anymore, actually. No. I'm going to say you could kick two testicles at one time. I don't know if that works, but yeah, I really like the fact that this is an easy product. Oh, it seems like an easy product to use. So there's two different ways that you can use this product. You can use it, as I alluded to earlier, and then just totally distracted myself. You can use it in place of your shampoo. You just shampoo it in. They say you can leave it in for between 2 and 15 minutes. Oh my gosh, my whole like shower experience doesn't last longer than 5 minutes. I couldn't imagine being there for 15. I would be so bored. That's why I don't do baths. Who wants to be just laying around in a bath in all of their dirt and juices, getting all wrinkly? That's my idea of my worst nightmare. I'm sure that really, like, if you did want to go for the shampoo option, especially like if you were using it on every shampoo, even if you only washed your hair weekly like I do, even if you were to leave it on for say like 3 to 5 minutes, it would hopefully like just build a nice little bit of a pastel shade. So the other way that you can use it, if you want to get more of a kind of pigmented, I'm saying this like I've used it before and I'm confident in it. I don't know, it could be shit, but they do say if you want a more intense colour, which is what I want and what I'm going to be doing today, they advise that you can apply it to dry hair, leave for between 30 to 60 minutes. Oh my god, that's a fucking commitment. And I know, like, I can just sit here with it on my hair, but I don't want to be sat here feeling uncomfortable with like wet hair for 60 minutes. I'm going to leave it on for about 30 and then I'm going to go just rinse it off, condition as usual, hop out of the shower, and hopefully like I'll have pink hair. I don't know. So there are two ways that you can use it, both of which I think are very easy. It is quite a generous size. You get 150 ml in one bottle. So I think if you were even using it in every shampoo, it would last a while. I always find like with hair dyes, they never give you enough, and then they always give you that bullshit guidance mid-length to long or thick hair. You have to use 2 bottles. Oh, it's like, oh, great. Oh, I'll just buy double. Why don't I? Well, here's an idea. Why don't you just put enough product and not be so cheap, put enough product in one bottle for me to cover my whole frigging head. How about that? It's also cruelty free, which is absolutely phenomenal, and it seems to be a very ethical brand, which I highly support. The reviews are good. We have 4.2 stars out of 5 on average. That is from a total of, it's not telling me, it could be 5 reviews, it could be 1 million. Like, we don't know because they've not done their due diligence and actually been transparent with how many reviews is that average made up from. But without further ado, I'm just going to pop this on. I'm going to put it on my dry hair and then leave for 30 minutes, and then I'll just show you the final results. How exciting is this? Okay, so this definitely is not giving me pastel vibes. I was genuinely shocked by how neon, how fluorescent pink this actually looks. I am definitely rethinking my decision to leave it on for 30 minutes. I'm probably just going to leave it on for 5, and I'm going to go wash it off, because although I really like this, like it's a vibe, I'm digging it, I think it looks great, it's not kind of really what I was going for. Just one thing I wanted to know, actually there's a handful of things. First off, it smells really, really delicious. It went on beautifully, just spread really, really nicely. Because it is technically a shampoo, just went on beautifully. It just, please note, if you are going to put it on dry hair like I did today, just make sure you wear a top that you do not like and that you are just about to throw away, because as you can see, it was quite a messy process because it is technically shampoo. It is quite runny, which has its disadvantages but then has its advantages because it just went on so beautifully and easily. Also think that if you are going to opt to put it on dry hair, you are going to go through the product a lot quicker, because like I did end up putting on like so much more than I would have done if I were in the shampoo. If I were in the shampoo, what the fuck? If I was shampooing, because if I was shampooing, I would have just put one blob on. But because I'm putting on dry hair and wanted coverage, I ended up putting about 8 blobs on. It'll be interesting to see how this goes today. If the colour's good, maybe you don't need to do it in every shampoo, but maybe I'll try that at some point too. But I don't know. Anyway, guys, right, I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes because I am scared. I don't think I'm ever going to end up with pastel hair ever again, because it never works. It never works. It goes darker. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go. I will check in with you once it's all complete. Wish me luck. Okay, I hope the next time you see me, I have pastel pink hair. I don't think I will, though. I just don't think I will. Also, I got it everywhere. It's all over. Fuck. I've got a meeting with my son's teacher tomorrow in school. I have now a hand tattoo and probably fluorescent pink hair and pink patches all over. Awesome. Okay, guys. Bye. Okay, so I've dried my hair and I have straightened it. And honestly, it's not that bad, really. I mean, this is kind of pink and it's pastel. So I think that it would be wrong for me to be like angry at it, because it's actually done like what it said it would do. And I would be really, really interested to see what the results would be if I used it as a shampoo. So if I just shampooed with it, left it on for 5 minutes, it'd be really interesting to see what the results would be. But just going off pure speculation, I would probably say maybe the best way to use this to get the most out of it would be to put it on dry hair, leave for, I mean, I left it on for maybe like no longer than 10 minutes. So you could leave it on for, I don't know, 10 to 30 minutes, wash it off, and then in order to maintain the pink, you could then just go on to using it as a shampoo. I think potentially that would be the best way to use it, although I would be really intrigued to see what it would look like if you were to just use it as a shampoo, because I feel like this is very light. You know, if you compare it to how vibrant, and let's face it, it was neon. It was neon pink. Like, how does it go from that to this? I don't know. But do you know what? The longer I look at it, the more I like it. I mean, it's really nice. Only kind of negative that I have to mention is that I don't necessarily think it's the best, most nourishing shampoo. So I wouldn't look to this product as being like, oh, this is going to be like an amazing shampoo, because although it claims not to contain any toxic chemicals, it didn't really leave my hair feeling that great. Like, my hair does feel a little bit dry, and after I shampooed it, it felt really bad. And I know that may sound weird because my hair was wet and I hadn't conditioned it yet, so it does feel like not great. I could not imagine not having any hair conditioner, but it just felt like just not so great, and even now it does feel a bit dry. So I'm not sure whether that's the shampoo's fault. It could be, could not be. You know what though? I have to be positive. I really like this product. She was easy to use. She is affordable. We had a generous portion. You can use her in the different ways. I'm going to be trying to maintain this look every time I shampoo. So all in all, I really like this product. I think she's great. And the results, I mean, I can't really be unhappy about. It may be a little bit patchy in areas, but I blame myself for that. No, actually, I'm going to take that back. I blame my hair for that because my hair is always patchy and I'm not going to take responsibility for that. But I love it. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Do you know what though? I am always like a grass is always greener kind of girl. So I was really worried it was going to be like too pink, but it's turned out a lot less pink than I was expecting. And this is probably what I wanted when I bought the product. But now I'm thinking, is it pink enough? I don't know. Would I have liked to go on picker? But no, I don't think I would. Do you know what? The longer I look at it, the more I love it. They do have other shades, so I don't know what they would be like. I have found hair dye brands that I like, but then the shades, there's not been any consistency, and I've really liked one shade and the other one's just been like a pile of shit. So take this with a grain of salt, but I really like the pink one, and I would 100% recommend if you want a really easy way of getting a beautiful pastel hue. With that being said, I'm going to go, but I hope this review is useful to you. If not, I'm really sorry about that, but I hope it was, and I hope that you have a gorgeous rest of the day. Bye!